I'm very sorry we haven't been able to start yet, everyone. I know we've all flown and came from different walks of life, and we're all wanting to get this over with. No one doesn't want to, no one wants to be here, worse than me. It's, not something I cherish, I tell you that. Well, it would definitely go by faster if everyone showed up on time. Maybe the others, one other person, got held up. Besides, it's been so long since we've all been in the same meeting room. I'm sure there's plenty to talk about. How are our profits lately, John? I can't say for other districts like Vanessa's, but mine personally, the one we run, we have gained new clientele and new, restaurant bases that we are finally starting to make more profit than we're putting in to the old locations we've been renovating. So by this year, we'll be probably 9-10% of last year's profit goal. Oh, that's amazing. That growth profit will make sure we all get to do better, especially with the money we make off of it. I'm sure everyone should be happy about that.
Yep.
I don't know what you have been doing. I don't go over that. That's handled by my secretary, Mars. But if you want to, I don't know, talk about what you've been doing on your side, that's fine with me. Yes, I think it'd be good to hear.
I mean, yeah, it's been pretty smooth lately. Just, nothing really big has happened. Honestly, that's all I really gotta say. Though, I do think that I think it's been pretty smooth. Yeah, that's all I really gotta say.
Yeah, I'm not good at these either. I don't even know why I'm here. Because,
I mean,
you are a stockholder in the company, one of the largest stockholders. Well, that don't sound right. Oh, sorry, Jefferson. How has your side of the business been? Terrible. What do you mean terrible? I closed down all my locations. What? Why?
Oh.
Yes, I thought you just opened up 2 more. No, didn't work out.
Oh.
I actually sold some of my shares. Oh my God. To who?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's my business. Then, Jefferson, why are you here? Well, I still own 10%. I just sold 5.
Oh.
But why did you shut down all your locations? John could have helped you at least get them back up and running. Didn't feel like it was worth it. It's better to not do all the handiwork myself. Besides, when you own such a large percentage of a multi-million-dollar company, you don't really have to work. I don't see why you guys even try. Because it's about the brand, Jefferson. We've been over this. He does this every 2 years. He just shuts down all his locations, and then 6 months later, he wants to open up a new one. I am a man of many talents. Did you throw away the animatronics? No. What did you do with them? Sold them to an entrepreneur down here, actually. You should have known him. Starts with a J. Oh, it must be Jeremy he sold them to. Nice for you to see over things, John. Mm-hmm. So, we gonna keep waiting around, or just want to make the announcement? The press is outside waiting. Oh, are they? Yes, thank you, John. I'm sure they're waiting to interview me and the new CEO. But trust me, no matter the decision, the company will still be ran with the same motto it's always been. The people always come first. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, about this decision, I know some of the other smaller stockholders have a little bit of leeway who should be in charge, especially since they're going to have a second, well, I would say assistant to the company, so their decisions get heard. Had they decided who that would be? Well, yes, actually. But I don't think I should say it here. Right.
I know this isn't really good news for everyone here, but the new models, well, the Glamrock models, are almost all complete. And if they're successful, we can open them up in every district. Vanessa's, Jefferson's, if he ever opens another one. And, well, we can make them worldwide.
Well,
Ooh.
that's very good, my boy. It's always nice to see your initiative. It'll be sad that I won't be able to see you as much anymore.
You said you'd be able to come by.
Well, I will, but I won't be here. I, guess I'll have to get used to being retired. But don't worry, if anyone here needs me, you all will have that access to be able to call me and have that information at your disposal, and John will always be here to help you all. I don't like him. Why, Jefferson? You sneezed on an egg I wanted to eat at our last company meeting. Jefferson, you cannot hold grudges like a 6-year-old. And you can't cover your mouth when you sneeze?
It was just an egg, though.
I say we just announce the new CEO and all go back to what we need to be doing. I'm sure Vanessa needs to get back. I'm sure Elliot has plenty of things he could be doing that's more productive than being here.
Actually, no, I cleared my week for this.
What?
Well, yeah, I figured it was going to be like a long process. Plus, I didn't want to overthink if anything else did happen.
What else could have happened, Elliot?
I don't know. You know, I've never took a sick day.
You've never taken a sick day?
Am I supposed to?
I think by law, if you
Yes.
don't, that's a concern for later. Listen, I know there's animosity in the air for my son. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sure likes to take his time.
But we have to remember, he's one of the largest shareholders right now, besides myself and Elliot.
Of course.
And he has vision. Of what? The man was homeless for 20 years. What vision could he possibly have? He has ideas. Things that could take this company to a whole new level of success. A success that we already don't have?
What?
Mr. Afton, empty words or something, but the man isn't even here. He will be.
Also, the fact being that everyone else can have big ideas to change the company, to make it bigger than it is.
Well,
To think about it, everyone's creative.
ideas will never be shot down, but someone has to lead the ship. There can't be too many chiefs and not enough Indians. Sorry. Have you all started without me? You look like you're in my spot. Could you mind moving over? Just do it. Nice for you to show up 40 minutes late. Oh, were you guys talking about our new softball team? New softball team? Oh yes, I figured it'd be a lovely idea to get out into the fresh air. That's what I was doing, picking out mittens and bats. Not only is he wasting our time, he's treating this as a joke. It's fine. I'm glad everyone is here.
Mm-hmm.
Soon things will change. In fact, I assume as soon as I step down, our stock will drop a little bit. But not to panic. It will go back up with strong leadership. Oh yes, leadership. Not now, boy. I know that you get to appoint your next successor here. But I hope whoever gets the position, whether it's anyone at this table, they know that if the majority sees it unruling that the way they take the business, they will always be ejected from the premises, no matter how much say they think they have. And I would just like to remind the person with 5% that they do not even have a right to stand in this office.
Listen, we could sit here, mumble and fight amongst ourselves all we want. But here at Fazbear Entertainment, we're supposed to be something bigger. We're supposed to be a family.
You've made that abundantly clear.
I don't know what is happening, but I stepped down from the CEO position.
You thought...
You? That's okay. Thank you for your honesty. I'm relieved that you are an honest man to be able to say when you can't handle enough pressure.
Yeah, whatever. So, with the press waiting downstairs for the anxious answer of which one of, well, 5 of us will be the next CEO of this company. Who's it going to be, Afton?
I don't say this lightly. All of you have put in time, money, and hours, sweat, tears. Some even have bled to make this company better. Years ago, we had nothing. And even more when tragedy fell on my family. No one trusted our brand. No one trusted me. With the help of everyone here, it has grown into something more beautiful than anyone could have imagined. I think it's hard for me to do this, because I know it's going to upset you, all of you. My next successor will be my son.
We could have done this over the phone. Why are we even here? Right? Like, did we have to be here?
John, it's a big honor. The press is downstairs, and I'm going to go down with my son, and
what? You gonna let this guy lead that? Guy couldn't even show up to a meeting. Someone looks a bit agitated. Aren't you jealous? What I'd like is a little consistency. You gonna let this bonehead run it into the damn ground?
He is more than capable of running this establishment.
More capable than, say, I don't know, Vanessa? More capable than me? Someone who's almost been here his entire life for a decade?
It is not an easy decision.
What about Elliot?
What about Elliot?
Well, Elliot owns more stock than anyone sitting at this table almost. And he has more knowledge of how these animatronics work in the inside and out of these businesses, almost better than all of us. Why can't Elliot be the CEO?
Well, it doesn't matter why he can't be CEO. He's not.
Well, what's going to happen with this guy walking around saying he's going to fire each and every one of us?
He did what?
The man has personally went and sabotaged business deals that I have made before his entrance has even been announced. He has threatened Elliot, threatened me, threatened you.
And you think he's going to be a good successor? This is a joke.
It doesn't matter how you feel about this. It is business. It is a business decision that I stick by. I don't think it's a very good one.
Well, it doesn't matter what any of you think. Like it or not, I am the new CEO. So, I'll be expecting, well, more updated quotas from your yearly salaries. I will need to know what your businesses have been making, where your profits have left and gone, how many employees you have employed, and what your future goals will be. Or there will be consideration for new people to come in line.
He can't do that. Afton, he can't do that, can he?
It sounds like he can do whatever the hell he wants. He has no right to know what we do or what we're going to do.
It is about business, and that decision is final. You cannot change my mind.
Oh, and one more thing. No one is allowed to open up new restaurants unless they talk to me first. No new animatronics. No new locations. No making deals under people's back to get ahead like a little snake. You want something done, you talk to me. Oh, you arrogant son of a bitch. Well, Father, I suppose we should be get going. The press is waiting.
Yes, we should. I'll be talking to you two in my office later.
You mean my office? And I don't think you'll be doing such things. I'll be talking to them personally. All of them.
Yes. Well, we better get going. Oh. The person under Michael is Elliot. I have to get going. You may stay as long as you want. It has been an honor being able to help you all. Come on now, boy. We have to mingle.
Ah, yes, Father. The things that will be said. Son of a fool. Fucking.
I don't know how to feel about this, honestly.
I don't think it matters. Not that we had much input on the decision. We could have voted on it, but instead, Afton owns the most, so he gets the final decision.
The only way that we could stop it is if everyone from the public shareholdings came in and said they didn't like the guy. The only reason they're letting him do this is because he's an Afton.
Well, I could change my last name to Afton.
Jefferson, my God.
Listen, I understand it is stressful for everyone here, but we should look on the brighter side of things. We still have Elliot here.
Why? Not to be disrespectful, Elliot, but why? Why?
I didn't know. He never talked to me about this. The only thing I talked to him about was what Michael said to me. He said he's going to fire me after this because I didn't help him.
This just means you won't be able to work on the animatronics.
What? But that's literally my job!
Not anymore, buddy. Welcome to the corporate life. Looks like you're my boss. Looks like he's our boss, besides Michael.
Yeah.
I guess we all should go get our papers in order. Vanessa, I'll help you. Jefferson, since you literally do not have any locations at the moment, I guess we'll just put a 0 next to your name, but I'd watch out. He's going to come for you first.
maybe I misjudged when I sold those shares, huh?
You didn't sell them to him, did you?
Well, no.
Wait. Well, who did you sell your...
The same guy I sold the animatronics to.
Then where was he?
I don't know. I ain't his keeper.
What am I supposed to do? What is my what?
Elliot, I don't know, Elliot. I guess you have my job, so have fun.
I don't want your job. Your job's hard. You have to make tough decisions. You have to tell people they can't do things. You have to fire people. You have to
Have conflict with people?
Yeah, I'm not good at that.
Well, think about it this way, Elliot. Out of everyone sitting at this table, you're the only one whose job is secure. So.
Oh. Huh. Right. I won't let him ruin what we've done here.
It's not like we have a say, Elliot, of what he gets to do publicly with the image. I kept Mr. Afton away from the press for so long because they kept trying to drag up the things he'd done in his past with his family and his other kids' deaths. So it's only a matter of time for Michael tarnishes his own father's name if he's not doing it right now, embarrassing him in front of everybody. So now that it's been done, there's nothing left to do. Jefferson, when you decide to open up your new locations, I guess you have to go talk to Michael. You can't just do it anymore. And I'm suspecting that he's going to start shutting down any location that's not making a profit. So if we do have any locations that aren't, I guess we can kiss them goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
John, your location's not making a profit yet.
I know, Elliot.
Well, that means I can't just do what I'd like, huh?
Not anymore. And Vanessa, I know you run a lot of management locations with different branches of people running them. He may put a stop to it, so you're going to lose a lot of money.
I know.
But one thing at a time. Let's get our papers in order. Try to make sure all our things are in the green. And if they are not, well, we'll see the repercussions.